Welcome back, guys. It's a great day. It's a great day to be a Sabres fan, but we'll get into that. Also, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, Arizona time, and we have a UFC main event as soon as we wake up. That was great. Anybody who watched the protest beat the brakes off of JDM, that was impressive. That was super impressive. But we had 3 games yesterday, Friday, May 1st. We'll go ahead and get on into those. So, we talked about the Minnesota Wild and Dallas Stars being the best series, right? It's the best series in the NHL. It was a pick 'em every game, but Minnesota ended up winning 3 straight and taking the series. The real best series, every single game has been decided by 1 goal, and all of them but one have been to overtime, and that is, of course, the Lightning and the Canadiens. This was no different. This was our second game of these playoffs that went to overtime in a 0-0 game. And the Lightning were able to pull it off. They get a 1-0 victory in overtime to force a Game 7. Will Game 7 be the same thing? We'll see. I don't know when Game 7 is going to be. Probably tomorrow, I think. But, yeah, man. Back and forth. Interesting series. The winner of that's going to face the winner of the next series we're going to talk about, which, since I'm in such a jovial mood, y'all can probably guess what probably happened. But we'll go over it. Sabres taking on the Bruins back in Boston. This is the other quarterfinal matchup we already decided this stuff over here in the Metropolitan Division, but this Atlantic Division stuff, we're still figuring that out. Buffalo swept Boston in Boston in games 3 and 4. We head back there for game 6, up 3-2 in the series. What happened? Let's dissect it. 3 minutes and 25 seconds into the game, Alex Tuch puts us on the board. I've noticed when Alex Tuch scores, we play so much better as a team. When he doesn't get going, we're kind of shit the bed a little bit. That's just something I've known. Alex Tuch needs to get re-signed. No one's going to watch this video, but man, I hope we re-sign that dude. He has been amazing. And the Jack Eichel trade is finally paying off. Jack Eichel, a hell of a talent, but some of the dudes we got back for him are paying off, and they're crucial parts to this team. Alex Tuch being one of them. Then about 9 or so minutes later, Samuelsson scores a beauty. This is after we've been teeing off for a while. We owned the puck in the first period. If you watch the game, we owned the puck. We had a couple chances on some power plays. It looked good. The puck wasn't going in. This time we had plenty of traffic in front of Swayman. There's no way he was going to see the puck. And Samuelsson just goes right next to the dude, like just short side goal. Beautiful. 2-0 Buffalo. We're feeling good. I'm tipping the beers back aggressively at this point. Well, now, pump the brakes. Who, of all people, would score for Boston? The hero from Game 5, of course. Pastrnak gets a goal back for his team about 2 minutes into the second period. Pastrnak makes it 2-1. And Boston got a lot of the opportunities in the second period. Kind of had me on the edge of my seat. Fast forward to the third period. First half of the third period, Boston's getting a hell of a lot of the chances, man. But the little dude... By the way, Zach Benson had a hell of a goal that was waved off in the first period. This goal ricochets, and Zach Benson is a shorter man. He fucking batted this shit above his head into the net past Swayman, and it was kind of a live play. I'm not saying Swayman made every attempt to save it, but it was illegal as hell. It was a high stick, but it was impressive. It was super impressive. But anyway, that got waved off, of course, but Doner sets him up. Doan was the reason this goal happened. And if I could figure out how to do videos, I would love to just post this highlight. But basically, puck gets cleared out of the Buffalo zone. Both defensemen for Boston are kind of coming back. It's getting dumped in the corner, right? Doan beats both of them, splits them on the way back to the corner into the Boston zone, beats out icing, takes a massive hit, but gets the puck out behind him, out of the boards. For who? A trailing Zach Benson, right in front of Swayman. Goal. That's just an effort play. And man, it made me so happy to see Doan go out and do that. That guy is gritty. That's a game-winning goal. I mean, granted, Boston never scored again. We ended up winning 4-1, by the way. Norris got hit an empty netter. We won 4-1. But, man, it's effort plays like that separate this team. Like, trying to watch the Utah-Vegas game afterwards, I'm just like, these guys just aren't as good. They're just not as good. Their passes aren't as snappy. They're not as quick. They don't look as organized on the ice. It's like organized chaos for Buffalo, though, right? It's like a cyclone of just offensive weapons. Even like our dudes on the blue line are dangerous as hell. So they're just constantly rotating. It's like, how did he get over there? Oh, they're just rotating around. Just rotating the puck, man. But anyway, 4-1 Buffalo. Buffalo knocks off Boston, moves to the second round. So we can just do that now. That feels good. Good riddance to you guys. Sidorov, you're a piece of shit for your hit. And Barstool sucks. And basically fuck Boston. Hopefully the Celtics lose today. I don't know what else to say, but have never cared for this team. Never cared for this team. You can pull up old memories off Facebook of me talking shit about Brad Marchand. And I know a few Bruins fans, and all they do is post Bruins. When the Bruins lost to the fucking St. Louis Blues in the finals that year, I was ecstatic. Hated the Bruins, anybody but the Bruins. So, Bruins are done. Good. Fuck them. All right. This looks like chaos, but it's not. I promise. Let's do this. It's going to be like this. That means they're in the semifinals. So, one last game to talk about, though. One last game. And we didn't stay up to watch this. I did see that Vegas had scored before I went to bed, but I had had many beers at this point and had also partaken in other activities, like smoking a bunch of weed, which I can do now that I am no longer active duty, and it feels great. But yeah, the Golden Knights, okay, back up. Utah held the lead in the third period every game of the series, but they're down 3-2. How the fuck does that happen? They don't have the clutch gene. They're the Coyotes. Still got a bunch of the Coyotes players. Vegas, contrarily, didn't have a great regular season either. Finished the regular season the way you're supposed to, though, hot, and have continued to play pretty well with their new coach, John Tortellini. And they are the opposite. They aren't guys that are probably going to grind and give you a good 82-game season because they're a bunch of old, semi-washed up, but experienced players who have won cups and won a bunch of playoff games. So they're dismantling Utah. They have taken the lead from Utah many times, three times to be exact, leading up into yesterday in the third period and won the games. Overtime, double overtime, regulation, don't matter. We hate Vegas. You guys know this, but respect is given when respect is earned, and Vegas is looking dangerous, I'm just going to say. They don't look like the most talented team on the ice. I mean, they're no Colorado, they're no Minnesota, but you play a series with them, you're going to have your hands full, especially with the amount of experience that team does have. So this was not the case, though. This game 6, was not the case. Vegas was up 3-2 in the series. Utah looked flat-footed. I watched the first period. I think Vegas was up 1 or 2-0 when I went to bed. And Utah did not look good, and they got smoked 5-1. 5-1, series ends in Utah. Yeah, what else can you say, man? Vegas is moving on, so that means we only have one Game 7 to speak of. I thought there was going to be no sweeps. There was 2. I figured there was going to be 3 or 4 Game 7s. There's only one. So these playoffs have been weird. I thought that the Buffalo series would probably go 7. I really did. And if I would have went out to the Anchor Bar and sat with, well, who knows how many Buffalo fans, 0 last time because they suck. But go sit at the Anchor Bar, spend $150 on food and drink, we would have lost. Happens every fucking time. Stayed at home, pirated the game. Watched it. We streamed it. Right? Because we pay for cable. And kicked their asses. Kicked their fucking asses. And drank for like $20 instead of $120. But anyway, Mammoth done. First year with your cool new logo. And it is pretty cool. It ain't no Kachina Coyote, but it's pretty cool. But congrats to Utah. You guys had a decent season. Not a huge fan. Don't like you guys moving away. But I do still support some of those guys, man. Clayton Keller, especially him. I do believe they still have Nick Schmaltz and a bunch of other dudes. But anyway, they're done. So our matchups are set except for we still got Game 7 here, man. Buffalo does not know who they play in the next round, but we won the division with both those teams in it. You better believe it's gonna be a fun one. And if Tampa wins, it's gonna be must-see TV. You guys saw the 8-7 game, 7-6 game, whatever that was, 102 penalty minutes. I can't believe I'm forgetting the final score. I think it was 8-7. We came back from like a 2 or 3 goal deficit to come back and win that fucking game. It was great. And they were just beating the brakes off each other the entire time. That's not the series you want to win and then potentially have to go play Carolina afterwards. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. And you don't have a choice. So, fuck it. Anyway, Vegas Golden Knights will move them over. They're in the semifinals. So, yeah. Our 3 semifinal matchups are set. Colorado, Minnesota, Carolina, Philly, Vegas, and Anaheim. Fuck the Pacific Division. God damn. How do we get stuck with those losers? Anyway, Buffalo play the winner of, the Canadiens and the Lightning, as I mentioned. And today, Saturday, May 2nd, we actually have Game 1 at 5 p.m. Dude, you're going to make me wait all day to watch hockey? Usually I watch hockey from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the weekend. That's what we love about it. Running out of games, man. One game tonight, 5 p.m. On ABC. That's going to be the Carolina Hurricanes, Philadelphia Flyers, Game 1. Cool. Carolina is favored, minus 230 money line. But Philly's scrappy, we know that. So, should be a good game. But that's all I got for you guys today. Looks like Sunday is going to be a Game 7 for Canadiens and Lightning. So, I'll have a video tomorrow talking about that. Wild Avalanche will start their series on Sunday as well. And then we have no further scheduling posted. So, anyway. Remember, guys, watch hockey. It's good for you. 2 more bite the dust. Second day in a row of 2 teams falling off, but good riddance to them. And y'all have a blessed day. Till next time.